undoubtedly Scotland's match of the day, and for my money certainly Britain's match of the day. Celtic anxious to maintain their unbeaten home record, and Aberdeen undefeated under Ian Porterfield, keen to close the gap at the top of the Premier Division. The game, of course, never in doubt thanks to the undersoil heating, although there are one or two areas of hardness on the playing surface, notably around the goalmouth area. That was causing some concern to Jim Leighton before the match, but for the most part the pitch is in excellent condition. And Celtic reorganising a little their team. They have, of course, been allowed to bring Roy Aitken back to number 2 to show his versatility, with McLeod being fit to resume in midfield. The clearance by Derek Whyte as Aberdeen defend well. Alec McLeish at the heart of it, and David Robertson's challenge. And Aberdeen have remained virtually injury-free since the arrival of Ian Porterfield for the last half dozen matches. So they have a settled, solid look about them. Their only problem has been goal scoring, only 5 in the last 6 matches. They'll be looking to Joe Miller, their 19-year-old striker, to do something about that. He's scored in both his last visits to the league to Celtic Park. So there are some very interesting confrontations developing out there, right in the middle of midfield. Paul McStay directly opposed by Jim Bett. That'll be very interesting as the afternoon unfolds. The hand was used by Bett, so a free kick to Celtic. The Celtic midfield has Ryan McClair on the right, Gordon McLeod on the left, with McStay, the linchpin in the middle. Here's McStay. Now Derek Whyte. Good cross, and Willie Miller forced to hit it to safety, but it's with McLeod. Aberdeen bringing it calmly out of defence, but perhaps a shade too calmly. There's McLeod. Johnston's header, and the goal from Alan McInally. 2 minutes gone, Celtic take the lead, and Celtic Park rewrites. Oh, the perfect start for Celtic. It came from slackness in the Aberdeen defence, which now lost 1 goal in the last 6 matches. It appeared as though they had the ball to safety wide at the edge of the box. Some harassing tactics around there. McLeod was involved. The cross came over. Johnston let brilliantly, he got it on, and there was McInally unmarked to thump the ball home and give Celtic the precious lead. Connor. Dodds lays it back. Connor once again. Anxious to get Weir into the play. There was a foul by Aitken. Weir playing the ball beyond his man and being obstructed. Why Aitken is protesting, I really can't understand. Now Weir. It's the break of the ball off Aitken. That's a fine cross. There's McLeod. Now Bett. We are still available on the left touchline. Acrobatic effort was by Joe Miller, but McLeod kept his eye on the ball, and Celtic now have a chance in the break with McInally. Going through Willie Miller. Still McInally. And now McGhee. Johnston at the far post. So was McClair. And that was Celtic at their best. A marvellous move from the break. With McInally initially, who committed the Aberdeen defence, going at Willie Miller, playing the ball through the Aberdeen captain, getting a chance to play it wide for McGhee. A fine cross. There was McClair arriving late, and the header just wide of the post. McStay's challenge. We're running out of space on the left. The value of Aitken to Celtic demonstrated once again. Key man in centre defence, then in midfield, and now at right back. Connor playing it forward, a superb pass into the path of Peter Weir. Aitken's with him, still Weir. It's a fascinating tussle this between the two players, the two international players. Bett playing it forward, shade too strong, that pass. Celtic again anxious to get forward, but Willie Miller pumps it into space on the right for Davy Dodds. Now McKimmie. Came off by the MacLeod. Miller's onside alright, no offside from the throw. Connor goes up with McClair, there's Connor again. Davy Dodds. And the challenge was by Derek Whyte. Well, vital interception on the 6-yard line by Whyte. And it was Connor who did well in the air initially with McClair, then got the shot in. It was blocked initially by Whyte. And as Dodds looked for the rebound, it was Whyte again who recovered quickly enough to concede the corner kick. Header by McInally, but the ball's gone for the Aberdeen throw. Dodds and McGugan together. Dodds gets the verdict. O'Leary's clearance. McLeish reacts quickly. Robertson playing it forward for Dodds to chase with Derek Whyte. Here's Davy Dodds. Now Stark. He's Aberdeen's top scorer, Billy Stark. McKimmie brought down, that's a penalty kick, yes! Referee Duncan has no hesitation at all. Derek Whyte has taken a knock. The penalty kick's been given. Aberdeen have a perfect chance to get back on level terms. So referee Duncan pointing instantly to the spot, allowing Joe Miller the chance. Taken one already this season and scored. Joe Miller against Pat Connor. What a vital moment for the youngster. Getting some advice there from Peter Weir. Here's Joe Miller. And it's saved by Bonner and cleared by Mo Johnston. What drama here at Celtic Park. Again, joy for the Celtic supporters. What a let off, quarter of an hour gone. Joe Miller's penalty kick driven to the right of Pat Connor, not hit firmly enough, and that's a fine save by the Republic of Ireland goalkeeper. Not any doubts about the merit of the penalty kick though, I think they were clearly dispelled by the replay. The ball was played back by Billy Stark, it wasn't quite firm enough to pass. McKimmie's pace made it possible for him to go through the gap between two Celtic players, and there he was, clearly tripped by Derek Whyte. Good player of defence by Aberdeen, Joe Miller dropping deep. Bett, McKimmie. That's towards Dodds, the header down to Miller, and O'Leary read it well. Almost too casual though with the pass back. Connor again was very sharp in goal for Celtic. Mark McGhee on the left now for Celtic. McLeish backing off him. Far post ball, there's Robertson. Aitken nods it back. Miller's clearance is picked up now by Weir. Connor to Bett. Now Joe Miller. Swept out by MacLoed. Weir has gone wandering now to become more involved in the play. Standing away from O'Leary. Connor. Stark has Robertson on the outside. Dodds waiting in the middle with Joe Miller. Good play from young Robertson. And a fine cross! Brilliantly scored by Joe Miller. And the handspring to celebrate. Joe Miller missed one golden chance early on, then missed a penalty kick, but made no mistake with the header to put Aberdeen back on level terms. was a goal which is down to the teenagers in the Aberdeen side. David Robertson taking on Roy Aitken, going to break the ball as he was impeded going forward. Beautifully out swinging cross, and there was Joe Miller to nod the ball past Pat Bonner. Aberdeen are back at one apiece. The referee Jim Duncan checking his watch. I'm sure there'll be a few people inside Celtic Park keen to hear the half-time whistle. Such has been the quality of the play, but there it goes. A marvellous first half of high-quality football and entertainment, with the most dramatic start when Celtic scored in just 2 minutes. Some casual play in the Aberdeen defence, allowing McLeod's involvement, and the cross headed on by Johnston for Alan McInally to score his 10th goal of the season. Then Joe Miller missed the penalty kick on the 15th minute, but just 2 minutes from the interval, it was Joe Miller who fastened on to that superb cross after the run by David Robertson. The score at half-time, Celtic 1, Aberdeen 1. Well, welcome back to Celtic Park for a 45-minute period, eagerly anticipated by the crowd inside Celtic Park. And after the quality of that first half, a lot clearly expected in the second, and Celtic have made a change immediately. They brought on Tony Shepherd, and McLeod has dropped back to left back. Pierce O'Leary is the man who has gone off the field with Derek Whyte going into central defence. Here's Mark McGhee, still going forward. Well, we've seen that kind of play from Mark McGhee many times in the past, and usually in the all red of Aberdeen. Turning in the inside left position, sprinting forward, and rifling the shot just wide of Leighton's left-hand post. McLeod's header, now Paul McStay getting away from Bett. McInally to McClair. Good running by McClair. And the save from Leighton was international class. Well, this is vintage Brian McClair, picking the ball up in speed, racing forward into the shooting position, rifling the shot toward the top corner, and Leighton well positioned, stretching himself to send it behind for the corner kick. Well judged by McLeish. Corner in a very tight corner. That's great play in midfield. Stark on the right. Dodds waiting in the middle, signalling for the ball. Stark waits for McKimmie to go on the overlap. A well-judged pass. McKimmie's cross, and it's Roy Aitken who turns it behind for the corner kick. No Aberdeen player at the far post. And McKimmie certainly was able to come up there unmolested to send over the cross. Weir waits for McLeish. Up goes McLeish. Back to Dodds. And Bonner was certainly unsighted. So the near post corner kick causing the problems. McLeish's challenge, the ball breaking down there to Dodds, and hitting the ball to the bounce over the top corner. McLeod's header, helped on by Shepherd. Shepherd doing well again for Celtic. McInally to McStay, needs the flicks to Shepherd, and what a fine pass that was, picking up Johnston on the right. Now there you saw the speed on the turn of David Robertson. He really is remarkably quick. Johnston thought he was away, but Robertson recovered with that snapping tackle to concede the corner kick. Paul McStay's corner. There's Robertson again. Dodds helping out. You see how quickly the box was cleared by the Aberdeen players. And Jim Leighton took no chances, sending it into touch on the far side as the ball left his penalty box. McGhee trying to get the better of McLeish. The cover provided by McKimmie. Bett. Dodds and Stark appear to be a little bit of a mix-up there, but it's with Peter Weir now for Aberdeen. Aitken getting close to him, making life very difficult indeed. Now McInally. Still McInally. Now Johnston. Good play from Johnston. Well, he really is electric around the penalty box. Hasn't had too many chances to shine this afternoon, but just look at the way he collects the ball, wriggles free into position, and the shot certainly went out of control, but what a fine striker he is. We hold up as Mark McGhee departs for Celtic, and he is being replaced by Owen Archdeachon. Well, Archdeachon for McGhee to provide some width on the left, up front for Celtic. So they throw this time to Celtic. Once the ball is returned. Well, one Celtic supporter, strangely enough, below us. McInally playing it on to Johnston. Back again to McInally. Tackled by Robertson, he still has possession. Inviting a rash tackle. Good ball inside, and Leighton under pressure from McClair. Peter Weir takes it away as Archdeachon closes in. And cool play from Peter Weir in defence. And some very tough tackling indeed. Something wrong with the last two. Connor for one, and then McGugan for Celtic. Here goes Archdeachon. Down he goes as Miller challenges, and the Celtic players are incensed as referee Duncan ignores appeals for a penalty kick. So there's Archdeachon on the ground, and Celtic still feeling thoroughly aggrieved they didn't get a penalty. There's Johnston getting a little bit overexcited, flattering into a tackle on McKimmie, which will earn him a booking. But that really is all about the complaints about the refusal of the penalty kick as Archdeachon wanted in goal. You see Archdeachon going through the inside right channel, McLeish sliding in, didn't make it. Archdeachon, in fairness, didn't appear ever to have full control of the ball. And as he went down, as Miller came in, the Celtic players thought it was a penalty kick. And I must say from here, I sympathise with the view taken by the referee. Back towards Joe Miller, but MacLeod is the marker. Now Connor. Switching play back to the left to Robertson. That's a good tackle by McGugan. Very sure-footed this afternoon. Johnston to Archdeachon. A fine pass to McClair. It's beyond Stark. A great chance for Celtic. And McClair shoots it wide. And for once the Aberdeen defence was exposed as Archdeachon came driving through the inside right channel. Picked up McClair coming in from the left. A very accurate pass. McClair in a very good position for him, and the shot is off target.